So meditation by and large is only for this, how we evolve our consciousness, and when it is the best, the most refined, which is akin to godly consciousness, then you can say, I've reached home. There is total peace. There is no lack in me anymore. Imagine a person who is so egoistic. He says, I'm the best. Can you talk with him? It's difficult to chit-chat with such people. Ego stops it. Some people, the way they talk, the way they even walk, or the way they also look at each other, you feel as if you are being confronted by such a presence. And such people's presence is so intimidating, you'll feel like running away from them. While there are some individuals, we like to go and be with them again and again. See, there's so much of flow between two individuals. That says a lot about such people. Ego, people say it's your enemy. It can become your enemy. It can be your best friend too. At least for myself, I can say, how can I refine my ego? I cannot destroy my ego, because it is all related to my existence, right? Let us say, I often give this example of a flute player, and if I'm able to play raga very well on a flute. Let's see if I have tonight this performance on a Gachibowli stadium and there are 50,000 people, and I'm playing a raga, and everyone is in silence and people are clapping away with a standing ovation at the end of it. You feel good. It pampers your ego very well, see. Nothing wrong with it. You did your best. Next day we have another performance, right? And you chose to play the same raga. Would you be happy with yesterday's performance? You won't be happy. You like to do better than yesterday, personally for yourself. That gives tremendous satisfaction. So the ego will guide you, okay, yes, I can do better than yesterday. This is for my personal growth, for my personal improvement, that I can do better. So ego can be utilized for our betterment. But to think that in the entire Hyderabad, there is nobody better than me as a flute player, all are useless, I am the best, this is arrogance. That is not a good part of the ego. And the fact that I can do very well and makes you happy, it's a pride. Garva Abhiman, say, I'm a garv hai, say. So it is, there are many layers of this ego. Ego plays out in a different way also. Suppose if I say, consciousness on its own cannot evolve. But that is the thing that must evolve. It's like, can I exercise my liver? We have seen that manas, buddhi and ahankar can evolve provided I do meditation, I do cleaning, and I offer my prayers. And I remain constantly active in maintaining my meditative state. Enough for the evolution of these three. I can exercise my legs, I can walk, I can jog, I can lift weights and build my muscles. But what about my liver? Okay. So the indirect effect is there. So if I jog well, if I eat well, if I do physical exercises in proper balance, then liver will also get enough of exercise, but indirect exercise. Likewise, consciousness cannot be influenced directly, but indirectly. When my thinking is evolving, my intellect is evolving, my ego is evolving, then automatically consciousness is also influenced. For example, I like to give this example. You are in your bedroom having an argument with your wife, and suddenly your little baby comes up in the bedroom, opens the door, and you are heated up so badly. Would you continue on the same track? of argument. You'll have to suddenly take a break and hold off and start smiling, and the baby is here. Some people will ignore it and go on fighting. See. That reflects the level of consciousness. You can indirectly understand a person's evolution just indirectly by how they display themselves, you see, how they are able to control their speech, control their behavior, control all that they do with attitudes. So the person who is able to stop abruptly, or let me give another example. There are few varieties of people in the world. Some people, when they do wrong thing, even after they have done the wrong thing and they see the consequences, they don't recognize those consequences. They say, हमने तो कुछ गलत ही नहीं किया, आपको दिखाई, मुझे नहीं दिखाई रहा. I don't see anything wrong that I have done. But the whole world says that. Classical example is Trump, right? The whole world says it, but he's okay, I'm fine. They are misguiding you. Little better people than these foolish guys, they'll understand, oh, I did this mistake, but after the event. Better ones than them, while they are doing wrong things, they'll say, oh, I'm doing this wrong thing. The wisest of the lot, even before doing the wrong thing, they will know, this is not right that I'm going to do, so I must stop it. But there too, there is a category. They know it is wrong and yet they do it. And there are people who see it is wrong and stop doing it. So you can see the reflection of evolved consciousness, or not such an evolved consciousness, even in mundane things like this. So meditation, by and large, is only for this, how we evolve our consciousness, and when it is the best, the most refined, which is akin to godly consciousness, then you can say, I've reached home. There is total peace. There is no lack in me anymore. You'll feel contented.